everyone, it's Charlton. Please subscribe to my channel, tap that notification bell, and like this video for me. That helps me to keep making videos, and I would appreciate it majorly. So, the it's being investigated. It's a middle school in Ohio, Olentangy High Middle School, which is in Powell, Ohio, it's north of Columbus. That a group of middle school students, I don't know exactly how many. I don't think it's identified in the reports. There's very little info. Allegedly put urine and semen into crepes that they were preparing during a cooking class at school that were served to teachers and school staff. And I think they've identified five teachers and or school staff that potentially ate the crepes that could have had the urine and semen samples in them, if in fact that actually happened, and actually, this is being investigated. The school, the sheriff's office is involved. It's very serious. I mean, the charge that could apply is felony assault to the students since it was committed at school and against the teacher. One of the students has an attorney who spoke to this local CBS affiliate, basically saying cautioning people not to jump to conclusions. This might have just been some kind of prank that sort of was mocked up to look like they were doing that. There's a video. That's how it came to the school's attention that was circulating that the kids did themselves. And what's also not clear to me is, here's the attorney. He says this easily could have been a prank. That may have been mocked up for the purpose of creating a video, social media video, and so forth, and getting something to go viral. But what's not totally clear to me, and it does in the Columbus Dispatch, it says the video reportedly describes or shows both urine and semen being added to the crepes. So, the Daily Mail says it shows, but it's citing the Columbus Dispatch, so they kind of just omit the describes. The video allegedly shows the urine samples being added to the crepes. At least 5 people, all of whom are teachers or staff, have been identified as victims, while authorities are questioning at least 8 students. So at least 8 students. So we don't know. I mean, I would think that the video, I don't know, would be more specific in terms of it actually showed them putting something that appeared to be urine or semen into the batch as they were making the crepes. It was actually in a cooking class at Olentangy Middle School. There's a picture in here somewhere. Hold on a second. It was during a global gourmet cooking class, and it was a cooking competition that the kids were doing, and I guess they were serving the results to the teachers and staff at the school who were going to judge it. I assume that's the thing. And so, like I said, there's a video that circulated after that, after the teachers had already eaten the crepes. Either showing the students saying they did it or showing them actually doing it, and whether it was, even if it did that, they don't know if it was actually, urine or semen. They're testing the crepes to determine whether or not, it was, and, so they're going to know one way or the other. And there's the school right there if they show the front of it. I couldn't show it. There it is, Olentangy High Middle School. Again, it's in Powell, Ohio, just north of Columbus. But at this stage, being that you got the sheriff's department involved, the students potentially facing felony assault charges because of the specifics of the incident. And at least one of the kids having, counsel, having an attorney representing him. I don't know. I mean, we'll see. I wonder if we'll ever hear a follow-up story about whether or not it was actually, what kind of charges they were facing. And the school says they're going to face, they're going to be held accountable one way or the other, So, I mean, it's obviously a pretty crazy situation. Several middle school students are under investigation for allegedly putting bodily fluids into food that was then served to teachers. You know what? The Columbus Dispatch has the better story. Charges could be filed against at least two. Okay, so at least two Olentangy local middle school students who shared videos of themselves claiming to put bodily fluids into food eaten by several teachers. The incident took place Thursday at Hyatt Middle School, where a home economics class had prepared crepes for teachers to judge as part of a year-end project. One student filmed some of it, and the video made its way around the school, unfortunately, to the school administrator, said Tracy Whited, Delaware County Sheriff's Office spokeswoman. At least 5 victims have been identified as either teachers or staff, and authorities are questioning 8 students, so I guess they're aware of it, but 2 students could face charges. The video was found after the food had been eaten, and administrators immediately contacted a school resource officer. The video reportedly describes or shows both urine and semen being added to the crepes. Whited said a forensic analysis of evidence will be conducted. She declined to give details. The only way we'll really know what happened is to get lab results. Whited said those responsible could face delinquency charges, including assault with a bodily substance. On Monday afternoon, school officials ordered journalists off school property even after classes were dismissed. Teachers said they were told not to speak about the issue. The district issued a statement. Leadership and local law enforcement are conducting a thorough investigation into this incident, and anyone found in violation of school policies will be held accountable for their actions. We are also focusing our efforts to support the teachers impacted by this incident, and so forth. And like I said, the attorney basically released a statement just saying not to jump to conclusions. School administrators learned of the incident, the alleged act, and contacted police. Brad Kofel urges everyone. 10 TV spoke with an attorney representing one of the suspects. Brad Kofel urges everyone caution before reaching any conclusions. He says this easily could have been a prank that may have been mocked up for the purposes of creating a video. He says we don't know if urine or semen was ever placed in anyone's food. I don't know how the school would know that. The sheriff's office tells us there are lab results underway to verify the substance involved. No one from Olentangy schools would speak on camera. That's it, man. That's the situation there. I did, obviously I was very curious. I was looking for, just any portion of the video just to see, see if they're actually putting it in there or just talking about it, and there's nothing out there. I couldn't find anything. Not that I'm some expert at finding it, but like at the New York Post, you almost, they kind of fool you. They do, and I thought because that looked like maybe a cooking class in a high school. It's a stock photo, though. It's not. I was not able to find any actual footage or photos to see if it was, if it was in fact, the act of putting it in there, and then to see, what it looked like. But I wasn't able to find it. And that's the story there, man. All right, thanks for watching my videos. Please subscribe to my channel. Give me a like down below. I'll see you in the next video. Later, man.